Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is my third or fourth take on this video because my cat Milo just keeps coming up here. He jumped back up again. I'm going to try to get this video made before he knocks something over, and I'm going to try. And because I want these videos to influence you to check out the books, and if I can't work with a irritating cat, then I don't know. This is Lisa Schwartz's 30 Life Crisis, Managing My 30s, One Drunk Baby Shower at a Time. The forward is by Shane Dawson, who is her ex. Okay? Now, they are both performers. Like in her case, she's an actor and a YouTube star. I'm not sure what his role is, but I don't know who they are. I had never heard of either of them. But this book I got actually a couple of years ago. But I am trying to get through all of my nonfiction arcs. All of my audio arcs is advanced reader copy. So I'm trying to get through all of my audiobook arcs, all of my nonfiction print arcs. And then starting in April, I will read at least 10 print arcs each month, in addition to all the other things that I read every month. And I'm really pleased. January was a good month. February was a bad month. The first week of March started off kind of slow, and now I'm going into the third week of March, and I will say that it's going pretty good. So let's start off by reading the back of the book. And it says that it's a hilarious essay collection perfect for anyone dealing with the challenges, indignities, and celebrations that come with being a 30-something. In 30 Life Crisis, Lisa Schwartz, by the way, her YouTube channel might be called Listbug if you want to check her out. In 30 Life Crisis, Lisa Schwartz writes about watching her friends adult-like pros while she tries to understand why she doesn't want or can't seem to find all the things that they have for herself. Like a brutally honest best friend who's seen it all, Lisa shares stories that will make you laugh out loud, which I did, and remind you that no matter how tough it seems, you are so not alone. Unabashed and unfiltered, Schwartz's voice and candor will appeal to anyone who just can't deal with the never-ending Facebook feed of friends' engagement photos, the baby pictures, the anxiety of trying to pretend you don't have anxiety, and everything in between. So, if you've ever had to figure out parenting your parents, yikes! Discovering that your boyfriend liked boys, surprise! A sudden sloth-like metabolism, ugh! Or gender reveal parties, seriously, it's an actual thing, then this book is your best friend. Okay, now, I don't usually read the author bio, but I'm just going to read the first line. Lisa Schwartz was born in Los Angeles and raised on Seinfeld. Okay, I had to read that line because every chapter, I opened it to this one, every chapter has a quote from one of the Seinfeld characters. Every chapter has a quote from one of the Seinfeld characters. Now, I hope I can find something because I think it's going to show up pretty early in the book because I listened to it. I got the audio book since it's already released. I figured I would listen to it while I cross-stitch. But I can't find the quote that I want to say, but one of her friends told her that everybody fits into the 4 Seinfeld characters. You're either, Jerry, George, Elaine, whatever, okay? You're one of the characters. Well, they say that she's most like George Costanza. So I thought that was kind of humorous. So every chapter starts off with pretty much a quote from George. There's 1 or 2 chapters that start off with a different quote from the show, from a different character, but by far they're from George Costanza. So I thought that was kind of cute. So, what is the purpose of this book? Well, it starts off kind of where she's invited. She's like, there was an engagement party, I bought a gift. There was a wedding and a reception, I bought a gift. There was a baby shower, I mean, well, there's going to be a baby, so there's going to be a baby shower. But wait, there's also a gender reveal. How many gifts do I have to buy? And that's where she gets her energy for laying the groundwork for this enjoyable book that she wrote. Well, she's about to head into her 30s, and she's had some serious crises in life. One is her person, Shane, ended up being bisexual or gay, and that relationship eventually came to an end. But it was the best relationship she had ever had. Even though she has some really, really good best friends, Shane was everything to her. Then, the job, the whole job situation, finding the job that works for her. What job was Lisa going to get where she didn't feel that life was a fail for her? And then she was looking for answers, constantly looking for answers. Where are these answers? And then the book also talked about her childhood and the situation with her parents and her sibling. And of course, it talked about her relationships with her friends. It also talked about her love for her dog when she was a child, and the dog she got as she was an adult. And it was kind of like a metamorphosis when I read this book, because she has OCD, and she's very, very, literally very uptight. And she's looking for her niche in life. And that's why it's called 30 Life Crisis. What is going to bring her a sense of contentment? And while she's going through this, one of the things I love, one of the chapters, let me see if there's a table of contents. There is. So in the table of contents, we have all the little, they're like essays, okay? They're memories of her life. So for example, she could be talking about something that happened last week in one chapter, and then something happened when she was 12 in the next chapter, and then in the following chapter could be something that happened a couple of months ago. So that's how it's laid out, and I really enjoyed it. But there's something interesting here about her relationship with her mother. That's why it was called Parenting the Parent. So she learned something about, a lot more about responsibility when her mother really needed her, or really needed her help. And I wanted to bring that out because we love, well, I lost my parents when they were both 59, so I don't have parents now, but you know, children love their parents, but children want to be taken care of by their parents. Well, she learned that there are times in your life where you have to parent your parent. I thought that I really enjoyed reading that. And then her four-legged child. I loved the relationship with her dog, the story about how she got her dog, and how her dog taught her some life lessons, believe it or not. And then the epilogue, a year later. So after she wrote this book, the decisions that she made, the plateau that she reached in her life, where her life was where she thought it was just going to level off, she writes an epilogue. And the epilogue showed that her life took a shift. I really did enjoy this book. Yes, she's 30 years younger than I am, so there's a huge generational gap. As a matter of fact, I have 4 children that are older than Lisa. 4, okay? So, but I still loved it, and I hope that you'll love it too. So this book I got from Grand Central Publishing. You don't get a publisher letter with these. I'm just gonna fold it so my address doesn't show, but you do get a packing sheet, a packing slip. So, like I said, I've had it for more than a couple of years, but I'm glad I read it. I really did enjoy it, and I think other people will enjoy it as well. So that's it. I will pop the Amazon link into the description below as an Amazon affiliate. It won't cost you anything more, but any pennies that go towards purchasing this book will go back to this channel. So that's it for now. I'll be back with more. Bye-bye.